Hi, this is Derek. You might have gotten this fax or you may have gotten it by email from Carol earlier today. Just wanted to let you know a good friend of mine gave us this idea and it's worked out very well. He's a real estate investor. He's done quite well, constantly has a flood of buyers that want to get in touch with a lender to get improved. But he's focused on seller financing and not bank financing. Ergo, that's why we're contacting you. So his money came up from buyers who had down payment, but they couldn't secure the financing. So we've been working with sellers, but we haven't been able to actually successfully work with lenders or agents. Again, we found a way to make this work for our bad credit buyers, and what we've been doing is actually placing them in homes that sellers are willing to do creative financing. Here's the model and what he did and how it worked. He worked with a local lender who sent them his buyers who wanted to get traditional loans. And after, going through a few clowns, people that really didn't want to do it and weren't really serious, we got these clients approved much faster and got them in the homes. And they got the best lenders who paid my friend handsomely for the introduction. Now, next, he realized these lenders were also throwing away a fortune because they also had buyers whom they couldn't get approved. Often these buyers had money, but they just couldn't get the bank financing. So our friend agreed to take and work with these clients and the lenders, and he sent them over. As he sent them over, he placed them into seller financing homes. Net result was the lender was able to double his business, and he looked like a real genius. Now, each of his lenders had a secret weapon. You know, None of the competitors, and it didn't have to even matter because this weapon that none of their competitors had could be implemented because the investors solely work with that lender. So we're only approving a few, and we're only working with a few. And I'm looking to do and build this same model with you. You know, Even if they still would like to move into their dream home, your clients can, even if you can't get them approved. We can place them with sellers who are willing to do legally structured, safe, creative financing ways. And you as a lender don't have to worry about losing closings. And guess what? You're getting a future buyer because those buyers who aren't ready now will be in the future. You can work with them and they can have time for their credit issues to heal and income, etc., to qualify under your programs. Now, these are what we're really, really looking for. Buyers whom you can't get into a program. We'd like to work with them fast. Yesterday, I had over 31 buyers who wanted to go to a lender, and I'd be happy to send them over your way. But I'm only looking for the best lenders to send them to. If you can handle this type of volume, I really care about who I send them over to, at least to send you 10 to 15 buyers a week to get approved. Whether they can get in a home or not, we're going to work with them, but we just want to make sure that the lenders we send them to can take care of them. Uh, they have at least $3,000 to $5,000 down payment, and if you have any that you're referring to us that you can't get approved, then I know we need to talk. To save both of us time, that's why I really set up this video so that you can actually understand what this is all about. I have a second one that will go into detail. You can view it 24/7 on YouTube. And if you'd like to set up an interview with me, please look at the video first. And in the next 19 hours, Carol or Sabrina or one of the other investors will get back to you. But if you call and it's busy or our message center is full, I'm just going to ask you to call back again or to email tuition.gifts.info@gmail. And make sure that when you actually call, that you'll leave a message letting us know your interest or any other ideas. I'm interested in your brilliance and how we can work together and make more money and have lots of fun. Again, you might have got this from Carol, but this is Derek, and I hope to speak to and work with you soon.